Boy Love Association, where he's published works to argue that statutory rape and consent laws are burdens. He teaches a class called Mythologies of Rape, and although UT got rid of that class because of the high volume of complaints, he is still teaching there and is still forcing his students to regurgitate his vile views in their papers and works, or he threatens to fail them.
Thomas Hubbard, come outside. Pedophile, you can't hide. 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 Thomas Hubbard is a creep. Keep an eye out when you sleep. Thomas Hubbard is a creep. Keep an eye out when you sleep. Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep.
Thomas Hubbard is a creep. Keep an eye out when you sleep. Thomas Hubbard is a creep. Keep an eye out when you sleep. Thomas Hubbard is a creep. Keep an eye out when you sleep. Thomas Hubbard is a creep. Keep an eye out when you sleep. Thomas Hubbard is a creep. Get off the porch. Come out. Come out.
All right, we're gonna keep chanting this. All right, yeah, I want you to have a megaphone.
Thomas Hubbard!
We don't have to be all the way on the sidewalk. We just need to be off the porch where we're not. Yeah, we don't have to be like on the sidewalk.
That's all right. Let's pull out the banner.
Thomas Hubbard! Every single one of your neighbors should know
Okay.
what kind of disgusting person you are for supporting pedophilia. He supports lowering the age of consent. Hubbard's rhetoric actively harms children. He has supporters that view him as a hero for defending pedophilia.
Back up. I need to be off his property.
The pigs are here.
Thomas Hubbard, come outside. Pedophile, you can't hide. Thomas Hubbard, come outside. Pedophile, you can't hide. Thomas Hubbard, come outside.
Pedophile, you can't hide.
Thomas Hubbard, come outside.
Pedophile, you can't hide.
Thomas Hubbard, come outside.
Pedophile, you can't hide.
Thomas Hubbard, come outside.
Pedophile, you can't hide.
Thomas Hubbard, come outside.
Pedophile, you can't hide.
Thomas Hubbard, come outside.
Pedophile, you can't
Look
hide.
at that fucking
Hubbard,
pedophile.
come outside.
Pedophile, you can't hide.
Thomas Hubbard, come outside.
Pedophile, you can't hide.
Thomas Hubbard, come outside.
Pedophile, you can't hide.
Thomas Hubbard is a creep. Keep an eye out when you sleep. Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep.
Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep.
Thomas Hubbard is a creep. Keep an eye out when you sleep. Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep.
Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep.
Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep.
Thomas Hubbard, he supports pedophilia. He's a professor at UT who uses his rhetoric that harms children. The kind of culture that he's creating is harmful towards children and towards his students who have to take his classes. He's tried using ancient pederasty to promote and justify pedophilia. I learned that Hubbard locked his classroom because he thought we would pay him a visit. Instead, we decided to pay you a visit at your home. I'm glad to hear that you're worried about us confronting you.
You're not safe anywhere, Hubbard.
You should be. Take some.
You got this.
I'm glad to hear that you're worried about us confronting you. You should be, by the way, which is why I think you decided to take some precautions. You know you were next, given how you're so public about defending pedophilia. Right after we came for Sarkar, you knew you were next. You piece of shit.
The pigs can't save you.
The pigs can't save you. We can also see that the pigs are here to protect.
He sent cops, which is not surprising because over 40% of cops are domestic abusers. Just a couple of weeks ago, Dustin Lee, lieutenant in downtown Austin, was found guilty of raping his own daughter for 15 years and is in court. We know that the cops don't protect us. They protect those in power. And that's why Fire the Abusers is out here making Hubbard know that we're taking matters into our own hands. He's going to be afraid to teach. He's going to be afraid to be in Austin. He's going to be afraid to be a pedophile.
Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
Protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
Who 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 protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
Thomas Hubbard, you cannot hide from the things that you've done and the things that you've said. You have dedicated your life's work to advocating for pedophilia. You are disgusting and irredeemable, and we're not going to let you get away with it. You've claimed that boys that are groomed by pedophiles actually have more power than the adult men that are abusing them. You have been published by NAMBLA, the North American Man-Boy Love Association, which is an organization that advocates for the sexual abuse of young boys by grown men. You've opposed affirmative verbal consent laws in an effort to make it even harder for women who disproportionately endure sexual violence to prove their rapes in criminal court. We're here to let you know that if the University of Texas doesn't do anything about you, we don't fucking care. We know that all UT cares about is money. But unfortunately for you, we can take care of you ourselves. Pedophilia apologists like you deserve to be confronted and feel afraid. We will make you scared to teach, scared to exist in your home, scared to even exist in the city of Austin.
Hell yeah!
And you know what? Word on the street is that we were making you afraid even before we got the chance to roll up on
He's
you.
been locking his classroom doors. He knows we're coming after him.
Well, I promise you that's not going to stop us. The pigs are not going to stop us. Thomas, we're going to make you face the wrath of the people. And we will do this in service of every young child and woman who has been sexually violated.
Yes!
To Thomas Hubbard's neighbors, this man is dangerous. He believes that there's nothing wrong with pedophiles.
Keep your kids safe.
In fact, he seems to think that these relationships are a powerful thing. You do not want this pedophile near your children, and I can bet that you don't want him living in your goddamn neighborhood. If you value the safety of young children and women, join us in running this pedophile out of Austin. When institutions protect users of garbage like him, the people must let them know that abusers are not safe or welcome in our communities. When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
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 However, we can tell you're scared. That's why you stick the pigs on us. But we need you to know that we
Just a
don't give
list
shit
of some of
about
the
that.
things he's done.
The pigs think
Tried to
that
lower
every
the age
time
of
that we come
consent.
for you, but it won't fucking matter. Because we know that they do nothing for abused women, for abused children. We can see him covering his eyes. That's real cool. And you need to know that you are not safe here. You are not safe in Austin. We will do whatever it takes to make you afraid to ever go back to UT, afraid to come back to this house. We will make sure this follows you for the rest of your life. Our work is not done once you leave.
Hey guys, can I have your attention for a minute?
No.
No, absolutely not.
Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do!
Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! 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 Pigs do!
You can roll your eyes, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna keep going.
Can I explain something
Who
to you?
protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
Who
isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
How many cop cars are there? One? There's one right there. 2, 3.
Rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
We're out here on his driveway.
Rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Harvard teaches rape of children.
Fourth cop car just showed up.
Harvard teaches rape of
How
children.
much money is the city of Austin spending to protect a pedophile?
Rape of children.
Time to isolate this villain.
Vile, pedophile. We'll make sure he's exiled. Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled.
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled.
Vile, pedophile. We'll make sure he's exiled. Vile, pedophile.
We'll
Make sure he's exiled.
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled.
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled.
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled.
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled.
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled.
Thomas Hubbard, you can't hide from us. We're going to continue confronting you every step of the way. You and your rhetoric of pedophilia, it will not stand. We're going to continue confronting you every day, if that's what it takes. The cops can't protect you. The UT administration cannot protect you. They won't hold you accountable, but we will, because we're sick and done with you not being held accountable for your rhetoric, which actively harms children every day. Having internet supporters who see you as a hero is unacceptable. You also promote incel rhetoric, which is harmful towards women. You sexist pig.
Fuck you, Hubbard!
Come on out, Thomas. We just want to talk. Expect this issue. Well, we can get real creative. Yeah, we did that classroom disruption. Well, we know that if we keep doing the same thing, you're going to be able to expect us. We have the element of surprise on our side, and I guarantee next time we come up on you, you won't see it coming. You better be afraid.
Hell yeah!
From the people's rest, from women's rest. We are doing this for the children. We're doing this for women. We're doing this for the working class. We will not take this anymore. Woo! And you better know that you will not be safe here. So you might as well leave now because it's over for you. If you want to keep dealing with this shit, if you want to keep living in fear, then yeah, go ahead and stay in Austin. But at some point, you're going to get sick and tired of this and you're going to have to leave. So I don't know, maybe you can do it right now, but like, we'll still keep coming until you get the fuck out of the city. When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up,
Four
fight
cop
back!
cars out here,
Children are under
getting paid to protect a pedophile.
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside, pedophile, you can't hide. Thomas Hubbard, come outside.
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside.
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside.
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside. you never feel like you can continue promoting pedophilia and the culture of rape.
Hell
We
yeah.
will fight against you with everything we have. You should be afraid. No matter where you go, know that students everywhere are actively working to run you out. You are not safe from our anger. Anywhere. Not at work, not at home, not anywhere in Austin. How dare you force your students to write about their experiences of being sexually assaulted and to now their experiences were actually linked. How dare you promote child molestation and abuse?
We won't take it anymore.
Apparently being celebrated by pedophiles is not enough to get you removed from campus. It's filled me with anger and disgust that so many people are allowed to teach. But now that UT has a history of protecting dangerous people like you. You're promoting a culture that hurts women and children. You're a sickening disgrace and you deserve to be ostracized. This is the first time you're hearing about public coverage. We call you to join us in our fight. We all know someone who advocates for pedophilia and rape to keep in our school or live in our community any longer. Thomas Hubbard, come outside! Pedophile, you can't hide! Thomas Hubbard, come outside! Pedophile, you can't hide! Thomas Hubbard, come outside!
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside!
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside!
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside!
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside!
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside!
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside!
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside!
Pedophile, you can't hide.
Thomas Hubbard, come outside!
Pedophile, you can't hide.
Thomas Hubbard, come outside!
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard, come outside!
Pedophile, you can't hide!
Thomas Hubbard is a creep. Keep an eye out when you sleep. Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep!
Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep!
Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep!
Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an
Eye out when you sleep!
Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep.
Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep.
Thomas Hubbard is a creep.
Keep an eye out when you sleep!
Pedo, you can't run. We fight back. You sexist scum. Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum.
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Vile, pedophile. We'll make sure he's exiled. Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled!
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled.
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 Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled!
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled.
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled.
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled!
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled!
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's
Where are you,
exiled.
Thomas?
Vile, pedophile.
We'll make sure he's exiled.
When children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When women and children are under attack, what do we
Women at UT are angry. They're tired. We don't want any more transparency. It doesn't matter. If UT won't fire these professors, we'll make them leave ourselves.
And you know what? It kind of makes sense about boys who are here to defend you. They have people who molest their own children in their ranks, so it kind of makes sense that they find camaraderie protecting pieces of shit like you. But they can't protect you forever. You better believe that.
We see you in there, Hubbard. You can't hide from us.
We see you!
We see you, pedo!
Come out, pedophile.
Come on out!
Yeah, we're out here for little kids like them in the neighborhood, that
You
neighbors
coward.
that didn't know they're living next to a pedophile.
It's really unfortunate that your neighbors didn't know maybe until this moment that they are living with a pedophile in their neighborhood. When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Pedo, you can't run. We fight back, you sexist scum.
Pedo, you can't run! We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
Pedo, you can't run.
We fight back, you sexist scum!
You know, I can tell we're making you feel real small right now, but it's the least you deserve. You know, because you advocate for the rape of children. It's not over for you. We're going to keep fighting until you are out of this city. You are not safe here. You are not safe in your home. You are not safe at UT. Hell, we might even figure out the places that you frequent in the city, but you are not safe when you rise up with people.
We're gonna find your local Starbucks to go to, Hubbard.
Thomas K. Hubbard wrote in 2010 that boys' sexuality is regulated with a more onerous and confusing legal regime in the U.S. than at any point in history. He believes that
He's
children
about to get
of
a pig
any
escort
age
out to
should be
save
able to participate
You'll
in
never be
sexual
safe in this
acts
city.
with someone else of any age. What sick, vile person would think this? He goes on to
Where's
say
Dustin
in the
Lee?
following paragraph that protection of childhood innocence is pervasive and that parents and adults should not limit who can access a child's body. This is a man who lives in our
Nasty
community,
fucker.
teaches at our schools, and promotes sexual violence against children. We, as students of the University of Texas, will not allow anyone who advocates for pedophilia to continue to live comfortably and without fear of the consequences of their words. We will not stand by. We will not back down. And we will not be quiet. Because it is our responsibility to let Thomas Hubbard know that the victims of the crimes he views as acceptable knows the truth.
How many
Victims
cops
of
does it
child
take to protect a
sterilization,
pedophile?
molestation, and rape know that he is wrong. And that the lies he preaches
covering up the
will not be
windows.
tolerated here or anywhere else. Thomas K. Hubbard is a president.
Maybe you just
and
didn't
will not
advocate
be
raping for
crazy
children.
any longer.
You get bored of your house forever.
Save you, Hubbard. Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do, pigs do!
Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do, pigs do!
Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do, pigs do!
Who
demonstrated militant actions against abusive professors so far.
Yeah.
The militant
Hell yeah!
struggle against the culture of abuse that thrives on UT's campus is a powerful one. And it is intrinsically linked to the class struggle against sexist and racist cops.
Get a good look at him. You better heckle him if you see him on the streets.
Students with arrests at the numerous sit-ins at the tower. And that's because the pigs, whether they work for the
We
university
had
or
neighbors
the
tweet
city,
at us and say
don't
thank
exist
you.
to protect the people. They exist to protect private property and the culture of abuse that kills women. APD Police Lieutenant Dustin Lee has been charged with 3 felonies of sexual assault of a minor, one of which involves his own daughter, and he's still getting paid by APD.
Where's Dustin Lee?
From this fact, given the fact that APD protects and promotes abusers, just like him to positions of power. Even though he had a history of documented sexual harassment, he was still able to rise through the ranks to lieutenant. Another APD police officer named Jason Dusterhoff was fired for strangling a woman he met on Tinder and for assaulting strippers at a nightclub. Men like Thomas Hubbard want to amplify the very abuse that thrives in the ranks of APD. Under capitalism, children's rights are far and few between. So it makes sense that the capitalist system will protect scum like Thomas Hubbard. Both of these pigs were hired by the former police chief Art Acevedo, who once slept with a lower-ranking female officer and showed her nudes to their co-workers.
They know who he is. They probably
Yes,
seen him.
They know. And has also been complicit in the systematic annoying of rape kits of thousands of women. These cops are not just bad apples or representative of isolated instances of abuse. The cops are enemies of the people who protect private property, which is the root of women's oppression. Working class women everywhere are not surprised when one after another cop is charged with battery, assault, or homicide of their partners, or people they claim to serve and protect. We know that these abusive pigs do not protect us, and they only serve the ruling class. We cannot achieve liberation under a capitalist system. Voting for reforms or trying to hold discourse with these pigs is not the solution to our root issue. Non-profits act as a band-aid within the capitalist system, and they're oftentimes underfunded by the government, as we've seen recently here in Austin with Planned Parenthood getting their funds pulled. The job of the police is to defend private property and maintain the capitalist order. Even when cops aren't busy abusing women or molesting their own children, they ignore abused women's pleas for help. We saw this play out in the tragic murder of Veneranda Martinez Gutierrez, a woman who was killed by her abusive husband in front of her children at a gas station in Riverside.
You guys ignored her, Brian. You let her die.
While her husband was stalking her. Before her murder, she filed several complaints to the Austin Police Department, and the Austin Police Department did nothing. The pigs have the blood, her blood, on their hands. The only way to change the system and improve the conditions of working class women is through proletarian revolution. The only way to achieve women's liberation from abuse and exploitation under a capitalist system is by forcibly taking power from the ruling class.
Yeah.
Only then will the working class be liberated from the chains of oppression and defeat once and for all abusers like Dustin Lee, Jason Dusterhoff, Thomas Hubbard, who have been systematically protected and rewarded either by APD or by their academic institutions. Only then will student women be free from the tyranny of abuse and sexual violence that looms over their heads every single day. We say no more. We will not sit idly by and hope that things one day will change under this exploitative capitalist system. We will organize the working class together and confront our abusers until we reach liberation through revolution. When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Who wrath of the people. You better know that.
We're gonna after you. They're not gonna leave your houses. They're gonna come here. These student women, we are out here confronting the men that abuse us, confronting the pedophiles that get to live in quiet in our communities, that get paid by the school that we go to. And we've seen every one of your names. You're the ones who walk him out of his house, give him a private escort, protect him from women who are trying to communicate to the community, the enemies that live above them, who are trying to do the right thing and confronting a pedophile. You're out here to defend someone who advocates for the rape of children, who advocates for lowering the age of consent. Armstrong, you feel good about fucking protecting the house of a pedophile? You guys are protecting pedophiles. This is your job. This is what the cop's job is to protect pedophiles. You said it's against your link. Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
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 You can keep turning around, but I'm gonna keep chanting. Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
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 Hey, you need to know that your neighbor Thomas Hubbard supports pedophilia. Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
You know, isn't it interesting that we as a group were probably more likely to get arrested if we didn't get off of his private property? More likely for that to happen than he would be to be arrested for advocating for the rape of kids. Isn't that a little fucked up, don't you think?
Hell yeah!
How do you sleep at night? How do you live with yourself? You have the blood of so many people on your hands. The only thing you do is serve the ruling class or serve private property. The people hate you. And one day your job will not exist anymore. Because the people make history, the masses make history. And you do nothing but uphold our suffrage. You do nothing but protect abusers, protect rapists, protect fucking pedophiles. Let's talk about it. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You seriously can go home and sleep and live with yourself after doing shit like this day after day after day. The people hate you. They hate you so much. I hope you know that. I hope it makes it hard for you to sleep at night. And even if it doesn't matter. Because we will keep fighting. We don't give a fuck about the fact that y'all have guns and the fact that y'all protect people and shit like this because the people have power. We can seize power. And we will not stop.
Hell yeah!
Your bullshit is done. We will not stop until the system that your job exists to uphold is all done with. It will not last forever. And you better know that.
It's dying
Why
fast.
you look mad, Sorry?
Because they get tired easily. Because most of their job is escorting creeps out of their homes. It's coming in and pushing protesters out. They do it at UT. They did it at the sit-ins. They come in and they harass women who are trying to confront their abusers. And they get fucking tired because they're weak. They don't have any unified power. They follow orders from a chain of command of the bourgeois. While we have organized, united power, we have a righteous cause. We are confronting our enemies. We are doing it together, and we do not get tired. Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do! Pigs do!
Who protects pedophiles?
pigs do.
Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do, 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 pigs do.
Now I can see you're getting tired because you stand for nothing. You stand for absolutely nothing, but we have the people on our side, and we're not going to stop until we win.
We're still out here. Thomas
Thomas
Hubbard's house.
Oppress the people, oppress the working class, oppress women. We will not stop until that is done. And you better be afraid, and you better know that we will not tire out. Don't get tired because you stand for nothing. You just follow orders. You have nothing driving you but what? Your pay? We have everything on our side. We make history. We are the masses. And they will continue to make history. Yeah. Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do, pigs do.
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 To all the neighbors who don't know what's going on right now, the police escorted a pedophile out of a neighborhood. Professor Thomas Hubbard, he cannot hide any longer. Students will not stand for his history promoting sexual relationships between men and underage boys. He uses classical texts to promote child abuse and rape. That's disgusting.
The neighborhood deserves to know.
You,
Deserves to know.
he wants to do away with age and consent laws, and he thinks we should lessen the punishment for those who sexually assault children under the age of 6.
Disgusting.
He thinks that rape statistics are overblown. He thinks that rape is not as traumatic as survivors claim.
So do the cops.
He's a danger to all students and to everyone in the community. He thinks he has free reign to push his harmful rhetoric as a professor, but we will make sure that he never can continue promoting pedophilia and the culture of rape. We will fight against you with everything we have, and he and the pigs should be afraid. No matter where he goes, he has to know that students everywhere are actively working to run him out. He's not safe from our anger anywhere. Not at work, and not at home, and not anywhere in Austin.
That's right.
Apparently being celebrated by pedophiles is not enough to get him removed from campus. It fills me with anger and disgust that someone like Thomas Hubbard is allowed to teach. But we know that UT has a history of protecting dangerous people like him. He promotes a culture that hurts women and children. He's a sickening disgrace, and he deserves to be ostracized. If this is the first time you're hearing about Thomas Hubbard, we're calling you to join us in this fight. We will not allow someone who advocates for pedophilia and rape to teach at our school or live in our community any longer.
Yeah.
Who protects pedophiles? Pigs do! Pigs do! Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do, pigs do.
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 You know, I don't think this boy in blue has gotten enough attention.
Who protects pedophiles?
Pigs do, pigs do.
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 When women and children are under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
When women and children are under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
When women and children are under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back. UT student and you want to be involved and take direct action with us, reach out to our Instagram or Twitter or email, because we're fucking angry and we're fighting back. And none of these abusive professors are going to be able to live in peace and exist.
We will not stop until every sexist is fired. Run out. Until every workplace.
We've had women across the country from different schools reach out to us and say they face these same issues at their university. And they said
Fight for the people of the
they
working
support
class.
us.
And we will not back down to protect our
And we're here in solidarity with any woman that's been abused or hurt by this system.
Women and children are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When women and children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand